Okay guys, how's she going today? So, oh, my light finally come on. Cool. Anyways, we got some stuff. And, I was gonna get some light bulbs for this thing. But, I wasn't quite certain on what I needed. I kinda wanna go with LEDs. I seen some LED ones. But I was like, oh, I don't know if they're gonna fit. I think as long as they got the picture of that motion sense light, I think they will, but I'm not sure. So what I'm going to do next month, I'm going to pop one of these out and take it to him, to the guy in the harbor. Like, I want one of these. I'm going to need two, but maybe get them in LEDs. I've seen some really bright ones. The ones that are above my workbench are 65 watts. And the one I was looking at, I think was 90. So I was like, ooh, that'd probably be pretty good, I bet. So that'd probably be next month's plan. I'll probably get one. But anyways, I got the drill out and I got some screws for the... I got some things here to show you. First thing first is I'll put you here. Some more this way. So what I got in this little baggie is a new one of these. Okay, it's just a standard 15 amp. I was going to probably go with a little higher one, but I think that'll be alright. If not, then I'll jump it up. And then I got some screws. I got 10 of these. These are for the shelf. So they're nice and thick and big, so they're really going to hold on good, I bet. And then I got this, which I'm hoping I could use. It's a cover for your outlets. I'm not sure because ouch. And I guess the cord just goes right under. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to put that on or not, but hopefully. Because see, I don't have wooden siding, you know, I just got that plastic crap. So one kit, 8 different ways. Oh, this will fit on different ways too. Okay. So yeah, I have to put it on like this one here. Number 5. That's how my outlet is in the wall. Something like this, or like, well, I think it's something like this. So that's how I guess that's how that can go on. And either way, I guess the cover will still work. Oh, yeah, so, well, that's the point of how we're going to get it on the wall. So I got some screws for this thing. 2 different sizes because I wasn't sure what we would need. So I got some of these sizes. And then I think I got one size bigger. I think. Or they're one size longer. Yeah, I think it's these. Well, yeah, then I got like some longer ones. They're the same thickness, but a little bit longer. Just slightly. So, that's to hang the outlet if we need it. I'll probably still use the original ones, but I got some extras anyway. It doesn't hurt to get some extras. So that's what's in this baggie. But I'm going to clean up this mess here and get this shelf put back on the wall. And it looks like it does come with some screws too. Okay. But yeah, he even said too that these kind of things are, well, he says that they'll work outdoors, but he says he doesn't recommend it because they get corroded real quick, and that's what happened to this one. It got corroded. That's why I got that. I could have gotten a waterproof one, I guess. He did have a waterproof one. I was thinking about getting it because I kind of liked it, but I was like, you know, I don't think it'll matter. That one there, you know, it covers up the outlet and protects my cord. The cord goes underneath the thing, or it'll come from the side, however you put it on. So I'm gonna try to see if I can get my uncle down today. Maybe we'll try to get this outlet hung up. I don't know. He says he's got kind of a headache going on now. For some reason he drove this time, so I didn't get to drive. So freaking right. I feel okay today. I kind of had a rough night again. So I didn't fall asleep till like 1:30 or 2 in the morning. I think I went to bed around 11 o'clock. I was a little tired. So like, fuck it. I'll go to bed early. And I usually go to bed around midnight, really, but whatever. It's fine. I also got, I didn't bring it because I don't think you guys really give a damn, but I got a bottle of Roundup. They still make the kind that I got, which is grass and weed killer, which is the really, really strong stuff. I didn't think they made it anymore, but they do. So I got a new, I could have gotten like one of the little ones and I could have mixed the stuff myself, but this one I was already mixing. I actually had a spray nozzle on it and everything. It's like, I like that stuff, so I went and got it. They had 2 different sizes. I got the small one. They had a large too, but I just got the small one because I don't really use it a lot. So that's why. And I told my grandma to get that stuff too. She had gotten the garden stuff it was last year actually. She got it. It didn't do shit to the weeds. It was mostly meant for the gardens to kill like small grasses and dandelions. That's about it. So it's like if you want to kill trees and big weeds. I know the farm needs to get sprayed because I got a burdock at the farm. Well, what am I? I think I'm 5'9". So it was about 6 feet tall. I was like, I thought that was actually a tree growing there. I was like, holy crap, no, it's a burdock. So I'll probably go down and spray that one of these days. So yeah, so I went and got a container of that stuff. And good news too, I didn't get anything. I didn't get any of this yet, but he does have everything I need to start my wiring project for the shop in the house. So, but the wiring, he doesn't have I don't think he's got the wiring, but I didn't ask. But he does have breakers. But he says that there's different kinds. So he recommends for me to pop one of my old ones out and take it down there and show him. So maybe I'll try to see if I can pop out one that we're not using, because I know there's some that we're probably not using. And there's one that I know one of them goes to the garage, and then there's one that goes to this back outlet. So we could pop one of those out. Actually, no, since I think about it, there's actually one breaker down there that's popped, and I can't retrip it. And I don't think it's the one for back here. I think it's a different one. So I don't know what that one's going to. It obviously must not be going to anything that we care about. So I mean, we're getting power to everything that we need. So I don't know what that outlet or what that breaker goes to. So I think what I'll do is I'll pop that cover off again and take a look at that breaker. And then I'll kill the power to it, or to the whole entire, I don't really want to do it to the whole entire house, but I might have to, and then I'll just pop that sucker out. I think you just have to disconnect the wiring, and then it should just pop right out. But what I'm gonna do is I also got to check to make sure I got enough room. I don't know if I even have enough room on that breaker or on that panel. I think I do. I didn't really glance at that, but he does sell 40 amps. I don't know what the prices were on them, but I don't plan on really getting one anytime soon. So, well, that's a big motherfucking bee. But he does sell, of course, outlets, the boxes to put the outlets in. I don't know if he sells those pony panels. I kind of doubt it. I'll probably have to get them on eBay or Amazon. I think Double Strike showed me a few. I got a couple of them. I got some of those saved on my computer from what he showed me. So the only thing I have to find is the wiring. That's what's going to be the most bitch to do. But, yeah. I think I'm going to start cleaning up here. Instead of bitching, I could be cleaning a little bit. So yeah, so whenever my uncle feels like coming around, That bee just came in here. Oh, he did. Nope, that's a horsefly. Nope, that's a bee. He's all black. Why are bees black? Are they supposed to be black and yellow? Get away from me. I don't want to get stung today. Oh! This thing's got a dent in the lid now. So, yeah, I think what I'm going to do is I'm not going to make you guys watch me clean all this mess up. This could take me easily probably 20 minutes to do because I'm slow. So, I'll cut the camera off and then I'll fire it back up once I'm ready to screw these bitches back onto the wall. I get to do it the right way, finally, instead of nails. I actually hung this thing on with nails, and I kind of knew they weren't going to hold for long. So, and I will put the third thing on too, which is down there now. That's got to get ripped out, this one here, because that nail's still hanging on to it, but, you know, whatever. Because I got, yeah, like I said, I think I got 10 screws. Here's a little screw. Must have popped out of one of the containers. Probably that little thing. And then, yeah, I got plenty of those screws. And then again, here they are. I got like 10 of those. So, these things, you know, and think about it, I'm going right into the studs too, so they really should hang on good. So, alright guys, let me get started. I will bring you guys back when I am ready to screw this bitch back onto the wall. So yeah, see you guys in a few. Alrighty guys, so welcome back. So we're done. Finally done. So, of course I stripped a few screws along the way too. So it just had enough to get done. It actually, I guess, works way better if you just pre-drill than trying to shove them in. But, yeah, check it out. I actually got more room this time too. I don't know what happened there, but unless I'm missing some stuff, but I think that's really all I got to put up there. Yep. I even put the third one in. I kind of, you don't want to pre-drill too far either. This screw is somewhat grabbing. There's another one, of course, up at the top. Top ones are definitely a little better, but this one here, these are okay. This one, it's got a few threads in there. Oh, I mean, a lot more than a few, but I think it'll hold. This was starting to warp down, so I flipped it upside down. Now you can see it's starting to straighten itself up. There's a lot of weight on this end compared to this end. There's nothing on this end. Shouldn't flip over, I doubt it. I could put my sockets on there, I guess that would. There. Just so it evens out the weight and there's more weight more on this end now, not so heavy on that end. Because there's a lot heavier on that end because that's where, from there to there, it's all, you know, bolts and stuff, you know, and some junk. So I gotta clean the concrete floor off and get this dead grass out of here too, but I think I'll do that later. I'm probably gonna go grab something to eat. But yeah, my uncle has not shown up yet to do that outlet deal. I don't know when we'll get around to that, but yeah, stripped 4 perfectly good screws. I'll keep one for next time. But I got those smaller ones, and then that socket. That's all there's left to do here. And then I probably have to spray a little bit of Roundup, but I'll probably do that later. So yeah, it definitely helps to pre-drill. Don't pre-drill too far, because you want your screws to be able to grab. Yeah, I even... Damn bees. I should have gotten some bee spray too. I didn't even think of that. So yeah. I even got the third thing put in there, that third support. So that shelf should be up there a lot longer now. I don't think those screws should give away. I think they're in there pretty far. I should have went with a little bit thinner. I think they're a little bit too thick. Just because I couldn't get them up in the little slots. There's a little slot in there for the head of the screw. Let's see. Yeah, see, I couldn't get it in there. But it's still holding good enough. Should be more than good enough. I don't know what I'm missing right here. I can't figure out what I'm missing. I don't think I'm missing really anything. It just seems like I have it right filled right to the max, you know. Maybe because I rearranged some stuff now. It's a little neater now. I don't freaking know. But, yeah. Someone's out mowing. I have to redo my ramp thing. It's kind of destroyed again, but oh well. So, I guess that's it then. Unless my uncle comes down and we get tackling in that, but I don't know when he'll exactly want to do that, so. Yeah. That thing got some more room though, so that's nice. But everything's off the floor. Nice and clean. Well, it's gotta get cleaner. There's still a bit of a mess. So, but I might even maybe. I guess they're alright. I was gonna try to maybe do something with those sandbags, but I don't want to put it in the corner because they get wet there. So maybe if I just try to redo them and stack them, maybe that'd be a little better. I need to get a little more space in here. But that should do it. Next month I'm going to try to maybe get a couple of LED lights for this guy. This guy. That guy needs to charge some more, looks like. And then, yeah, I could easily, I guess, probably start. Oh yeah, another thing is that my cell phone's supposed to show up today. It's supposed to show up by FedEx. Later this afternoon it'll show up. I thought it was going to come by the mail, but I guess not. It's going to come by FedEx. So I'll be getting a new cell phone tonight. And then my router box, my new one, should be showing up, I think, next week sometime. And then we'll be back on wireless. And then we're also switching over to a new internet company too. So, because I saved up $150 for them. That's their down payment. $150. So I'll be getting new internet with them. And then New Holland. I do some mowing. They haven't done any mowing in a while. It's been too rainy. It's been too rainy to do anything. It looks like I could be out chopping again too. I think I might even try to, just for shits and giggles, I might try to mow a different way, just so it doesn't look like I've been mowing the same way for 10,000 years. They always say to mow a little different every time you do, and I really don't. So yeah, so I'll just get different. I got to redo my I guess my hose here fell down. I didn't notice it. There. I have to redo my. Or what do I got to redo? Nothing. I just got things. Oh, yeah, I got to get new internet, obviously. I'm gonna be paying more for their internet, but I think their internet will be a lot better. So I'm gonna give them a go, see if I like them, and then if I like them, then I'm probably most likely gonna keep them anyway, because I'm sick of this company. And then we're gonna try to maybe, if my credit's not, you see, if I don't have credit, or if I got bad credit, I have to pay that $400 down payment for the DirecTV or whatever it is, to get cable from them. So if I have to pay that $400, that means I gotta save up that money. So I think maybe like $100 a month, and it should be okay. Should be able to save up that kind of money, and it should be okay. And then after that, like I said, I'm gonna maybe try to get a couple of lights for these guys, and then maybe I'll start buying some stuff for the wiring. I know I have to figure out what kind of breakers I got. and then get a couple of new ones. New Holland's hauling ass. It's coming this way too, boys. Freaking nice. But yeah. So we got the shelf up. That's pretty cool. Got some new stuffs. I knew Holland can run faster than me, boys. Freaking nice. I don't know where he's going, but I think he's gonna mow some roadside, maybe. No clue. Maybe. Yep. Yeah, they haven't done any mowing in a while. So that's good. That's kind of a good thing, I guess. But yeah. So it's kind of nice to see that they do offer, or they do have some things there, so I can get like, you know, like the boxes or the outlets. I kind of figured they did, but I wasn't sure. All I really have to do now is just find the wiring, and then that should be good. But since no one's really watching my videos to help me out, you know, because I'm still not sure on what kind of wire I need. You know, the website, I think the Devil Strike showed me, just tells me what kind of wire I need. I don't think it exactly shows what wire. It just kind of explains it, you know. Like, I need to know where to buy the wire. I think for 40 amps, I need like a 12 gauge wire or something like that. I thought that's what that website thing said. Okay, well, yeah, maybe. Okay, I'm not sure if it's a 12 gauge wire, but that's what I thought it said. But if it is, I need to know where to buy it. I mean, would Hardware Hank have it? You know, I don't know if my Hardware Hank would have it, but if he's got that shit, I'm sure he does. Can I order stuff online from like Northern Tool, Harbor Freights, Amazon, eBay? You know, that's the stuff I need to know. You know, like I'm not saying I don't know if it is a 12 gauge wire for 40 amps, but if it is, then I know. But where to buy it, that's the thing. So I'll have to figure that one out, but because I got no one really good enough to watch my videos, they're all kind of busy it seems like. So yeah, where's he going now? He went in that driveway over there. He's gonna do some mowing over there now. But yeah, anyways, guys, I think I'm gonna probably take off. I got the shelf up, so that's freaking right. Looks nice again. I'm really happy. Everything's pretty much well level. This thing's a wee bit crooked, but not too bad. This one's a wee bit crooked too, but I think it's because the shelf's kind of bent. And this one is pretty good. There's a little gap in back here. That's because the shelf is kind of bowed up a little bit. It'll show herself back down after a while. So that's kind of all it then, I guess, for today. I really got nothing else planned. I might go spray a little bit of Roundup around my yard. And check YouTubes, and I do have a video coming up for today. This will be probably tomorrow's video. Holy NASCAR. Yeah. You know, surprisingly, you know, after all that rain we've had, everything's like almost dry again. Well, besides the gardens. Gardens are the south garden's underwater a little bit. Everything seems all right. I guess I'll give you a garden update. Corn kind of got knocked over. I just kind of packed some more dirt around it, and it should perk back up after a while. That's the only thing that really took it hard was the corn. Everything else seemed to, well, we lost one. I think that was a squash. That died long before the water even come. I guess the plant must have just said the hell with it and quit. So, too late to reseed now. And a little bit of the south garden's underwater. The north garden, 80% of it's underwater again. So it looks like I won't be tailing much of anything for a while. which is totally fine with me. So, but it looks like once the south or the north guard does dry up, I'll be doing some mowing, because the north guard, I didn't get the chance to till it all yet because it was too wet, you know. And the grass is, of course, up to here now. Well, not literally, but, you know, it's high enough that it needs to be mowed, but I can't get in there with the tractor to mow it, so it's just going to have to, I guess I could come down with the trimmer, I guess, trim a little bit of it, a little bit at a time, and let it dry out, and then move some more and trim it. But my John Deere trimmer does enough trim in my place, and then doing that ditch too, right? So, yeah, I guess that's pretty much it then. As soon as someone gives me some information on what kind of wire I could use, I'll try to see if I can get my uncle down here to maybe pop one of those breakers out. I don't think he's really into that kind of thing, but, you know, I might just end up killing the power to the whole entire house just to be on the safe side, because I don't want to have power even going anywhere. So, you don't want to be out for, you know, a couple seconds. Just enough time to get the breaker out. And then we should be fine. That won't be for a while. I didn't get one this month, obviously, because I wasn't sure on what one I needed. But it looks like most of them would fit. And he said that for a 40 amp breaker, I think they have to be the double ones. You have two breakers in one, I guess. I guess for a 40 amp, I guess. I don't know, but whatever. That's just fine. They'll both fit on, so. And then, he says that he pretty much well has every kind. Well, today he didn't have much because they were kind of out. But he says that there was other ones too, but they were, of course, they were out. They didn't have any more on the shelves besides those other few. They kind of looked like they would fit, but I'd rather just pop out one of my older ones and, you know, and see if one of those would fit on or not. If not, then I'll probably have to order it on eBay or some shit like that, something stupid, right? But yeah. So I guess that's it then for today. My uncle comes down maybe later. Maybe he's probably going to wait for his headache to kind of go away, and then he'll come around later. We'll try to tackle this outlet. And then we'll try to maybe put this on. And then that should be it. He does have some 20 amps too. I could have gotten a 20 amp, but that breaker down in the basement was only a 15. So I might upgrade that one too eventually. But 20 amps should be enough to run lights. I'm going to try to run the air compressor on it again with the lights. If it's too much, then I'll just have to run the lights off that and then run that new cord, because I got another blue cord, you know, another 100 footer. And then run that one back out here again. So then I'll have, you know, two lines, of course, and then that one could just be for the air compressor, because I think the garage outlets are 20. So I think they're 20. Well, they must be, because it's taking the load of the lights and the air compressor running. So it's just that I think the air compressor kind of has a hard time starting because she's just getting old now. I probably do need a new motor, but I'm going to run it until she blows, right? Look at that little son of a bitch. I think that's a woodpecker, ain't it? I think that's a woodpecker. I'm not sure. It's got a red head. I don't know, whatever, no one cares. But yeah, anyways, guys, once we get some of the stuff figured out and see how I like their internet, maybe we'll try to tackle a little bit of this wiring stuff. I could probably, actually, I think I bought two of these outlets, but I wanted to keep the other one for a spare, because I know one of mine in the house are probably going to eventually break too. So, but I think they were cheap. I'm not sure what I paid for them. I could look on the receipt, and I'll just get a whole bunch of those. Probably 20 amps. That's probably what I'll get them at, so they have a little extra power. Because all the outlets here are going to be 20 amps too. So, well, besides that one for the welder, that might have to be, well, I could do it on a 20 amp too, I guess. I was actually thinking of making that one of those outlets a 40 amp outlet, but I don't think they make them that big. Unless you go over to 230 volt, but I don't know. I didn't ask him that either. But I don't know, but I'll try it, just run a 40 amp breaker in my house, and then all the outlets here can be 20s. If it doesn't take the load of, say, something else, because I might want to plug some lights into that, maybe I'll probably run my grinder off that setup, and then I just want the welder to be on its own thing, so that's the only reason why I'm doing this. But I might as well put some extra outlets in here too while I'm at it. So, well, it should be okay, really. I'm still going to do 40 amps, because you never know. If I can find an outlet for 40 amps, I might just upgrade that one. And then the other ones could be maybe like a 15 amp. Because I want to go and run the welder and the plasma cutter when I do get one on one outlet. And that only has to be like, probably doesn't have to be a 40 amp, but it probably could be like a 20. Definitely not a 15, because, I could do it on a 15, but, I guess I don't feel comfortable doing it, even though it can be done. So I guess I don't really have to worry about doing it, but it's just the point that I want to get 40 amps thrown back here. I don't know if I could do, those many 20 amp outlets on a 40 amp breaker from the house. Probably. Unless I'd have to, jump it up again, but I don't know. Really all you could do is just do the wiring. And then if it's not working, then you just jump up the breaker in the house from a 40 to maybe like a 50 or a 60, and then redo the wiring, and that should bring you back up a little more. Or another thing I could do too is I could put in 2 new ones. Well, I shouldn't really have to. I was thinking maybe you could just do 2 40 amp breakers and just one for the welder on its own. And then run another set out for just like other extra outlets and stuff, right? Could always do that too, it's more work, but I think we'll just do it my way first. We'll just run one wire out here, 40 amps, and then maybe 20 amp plugins all the way around, pretty much. One outside. And then, of course, for the one for the outside is going to be waterproof too. It's not going to be this one, it'll be that other one that I've seen. And every outlet should be, at least 15, 20 amps. Oh, that would be 20. But that might be a lot of draw for that wire, since it's only like a 40 amp wire. I don't know. We'll see. But I can easily get to 20 amp. That's what I'm going to get anyways, the 20 amp plugins. I'll get a few of those. And like the boxes and stuff like that. Get ready. That stuff's cheap, and I can get that done and get that out of the way, and it should be fine. So, anyways, guys, I think I'm probably going to take off. I ain't got nothing else to really do today. So, I guess whenever my uncle decides to pop up and tackle that outlet with me, I feel a little safer with him around, since he knows a little bit more with wiring than I do. So he can kind of tell me what to do and show me what to do, and then don't have to worry about electrocuting myself. That's why I usually like him around, because, I feel a little safer with him around, because he knows more about it, because he's done that kind of stuff. And, if I happen to do something wrong, he can tell me quick, and I don't have to fry me or fry my house. It's a little more safer that way, right? So, but anyways, guys, I'm going to probably take off for today. I got some other things to do, and I guess that's it then. So anyways, guys, I'm going to take off, so I guess have a good day and stuff. So yeah, thanks for watching, tubes. See you guys later.